What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be playing something a little different. We're going to be playing some Hearthstone. The new expansion just came out. If you're not that much into Hearthstone, it's called Journey to Goro. And so far there's been some pretty crazy decks, but every other deck I've had has been moved to Wild, and since I don't play Wild, I don't have very many decks. But they gave me a lot of dust back because they moved a few legendaries to the Wild set, so they gave us some dust back for that. And I just recently crafted this Caverns Below deck for Rogue, which is supposed to be really good right now. It's based around their new quest called the Caverns Below, and you can play at the start of the game, and when you play 4 minions with the same name, you get a 5-mana spell called the Crystal Core. And what that does is it makes it so for the rest of the game, each minion I play will be a 5/5 no matter what. So like this, instead of being 1 attack and 1 health, it'll be 5 attack and 5 health. So you can imagine with charges like this, it's pretty busted. It can be kind of hard to play, and against aggro decks, it can be pretty bad, so it does require some RNG, so we're going to give it a shot. Alright, so the first one is Priest. That's really good. That's control. Hopefully. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good hand, I'd say. Because see, this guy really helps because you can turn into your hand so you can play the same card, which is what you need for this quest. So this hopefully should be a good game. It's not aggro. We got Edwin too. So the thing about the quest is they always start in your starting hand, which is really good. And you can choose to mulligan them away if you don't want them. But most of the time you're gonna want them. So now that's problematic. Now if I play Novice Engineer here, he's just going to heal and draw a card. So I think for now we're just gonna throw power. We won't attack it, because if you do, he'll just heal it and draw cards. And at the moment, 1 damage isn't all that scary, so we don't need to worry about removing it just yet. Okay, so we're facing a Dragon Priest. Not sure how that matchup is, but I'm imagining once you get a quest off, it'll be pretty easy. But this hopefully doesn't carve us out too well. So now that's a good card to play right here, Mimic Pod. So it draws a card, then it adds a copy of it to your hand. So we've got 2 Moros, which is interesting. Against the North Park card, that's not really what I want to see, but it's what's there. So I want to do to remove this is we're looking for like a backstab here. Now I wish I could backstab that. He's buffing it. Okay, so he realizes that's why I'm not playing anything. This is gonna be a tough game. I think you can just do this for now. And so we can return this to our hand. That's the card we're going to be getting off for the quest. So that's 1 play. As you can see, that's 1 out of 4. So now if I play this again, that'll be 2 out of 4. And if I return this with this guy, it'll be 3 out of 4. So we're almost done already with the cards we have. If he draws a few cards, I guess, at this point, he's most likely just going to hit that with his cleric and heal it. Oh, for Shadow Visions, alright. Yep, hit, heal, draw a card. Yep. So we can't backstab that anymore, so I don't know how we're going to remove it, but I don't think we're going to be able to remove it at this point in the game. Until we get our 5/5s, but we're almost there, like I said. So we got 1 out of 4. This is 2, this is 3. So 1 more return effect when we have quite a bit in a deck and we'll already have the quest done. This is very early on. In an aggro game, I probably already would have lost by now, which is how quick the meta's become, sadly. He has 0 mana, so I don't know why that either. Okay, so perhaps it's not really what I want to see here. I mean, I would play Moros, but that's just giving him free card draw. But at the same time, he already has free card draw, so I think we're going to start with an Engineer, try to draw something good. We drew another Novice Engineer. That means we have all of them for our quest. So I think what I'm going to do is just return this to my hand. And wait. So that's 2. These are the last 2 we need. So next turn we can complete the quest, and then we'll have leftover mana to pay a charge to get rid of that. So we're already there. It's pretty good. So basically, he has to either get some massive taunts in the way, or he's basically just, the game's already over. So these are going to do, every turn, they summon me a 1/1, but those are going to be 5/5s. So every turn, I'm going to be getting a 5/5. A 3/6 isn't that scary either. And while he may seem like he's already done 10 damage, and that's a lot, I'm about to just... Oh, and another charge. So here we go. We get card draw. That's 3 out of 4. And 4 out of 4. We completed the quest. Now, I'm kind of dumb and I forgot you actually have to play the spell. So I have the quest done. So next turn, I can play the Crystal Core, which will give me all my cards for 5/5s. It's going to be pretty insane. So we have 3, 6, 9. So I have to play something this turn. And I think I'll just sacrifice... Actually, no, I can sacrifice a cheap... Actually, no. I want cheaper. No, I think I won't flip the man this turn. I think I'll use this to remove his 3/2 on the board at the moment. And get rid of some of the damage. Because he starts playing too many minions and I can't remove them, then he's going to start getting some good damage in, which is not good. Next turn, you can also get a big Van Cleef. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. I can prep this, so this will be 2. That's 2 cards already for the price of 2 mana. So there'll be 7, that'll leave me 5 mana left over. I can play some guys and play Van Cleef for big one. Now he has that on the board, and I think I'm going to get rid of that with some charges here. So first off, I'm going to prep into Crystal Core for 2 mana. 5 mana left. I think I want to backstab that and kill it with a Stone Tusk. Alright, see how it's a 5/5? Now we want to play Saucy Deckhand so that we can kill that for free. He's not dead yet, and this can't even kill it. And then we want to play our Van Cleef for a really big Van Cleef. 15/15, that's pretty good.
Well played.
So, priests have a card called Shadow or Death, if you didn't know, and what that does is it's a 3 mana spell, and you can kill anything with 5 or more attack. Judging by the fact that he didn't just play that card, I don't think he can kill this, and if he can't kill this, then I'm just going to kill him really quickly. And he just milled himself.
Well played.
What milling this is, if you have 10 cards in your hand, as you can see right there, the next card you draw, since his hand is full, it gets discarded. And he just drew himself an extra card, which milled him. And I won! And that's basically... he cut remove my card, and I just won. And I'm already on a win streak right now with my other deck, so... I got this extra star, and we are almost rank 17 already. So yeah, that's the basis of the deck. It's pretty fun. I didn't really get to show you guys much, but I think we'll play one more. Alright, so we're playing another rogue. Judging by the meta, I'm guessing they're playing the same deck I am. Not sure how this is in a mirror matchup, but let's see. So I'm not sure if I don't think we want to keep mirrors, but I think we want to keep all return cards we can so that we can complete the quest ASAP. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. So that means that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So we just need 1 more Novice Engineer, 1 more Return Effect, and we can complete the quest pretty fast. So if they play this on turn 1, that means it's a quest rogue. It's not a quest rogue. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I mean, technically it could be a quest rogue, but there's very little chance. They're playing these cards. Maybe they're playing the deck without the quest and they don't really understand what to do. Because you automatically get the quest in your opening hand. So if he had it, he would have played it. Or he accidentally mulliganed it away. Technically here we could coin out Van Cleef for a 4/4, 3 mana 4/4, which wouldn't be that bad. Or we could just play Swashbuckler. Or we could just Hero Power. I want to save the coin for next turn so I can Novice Engineer into one of these guys to return it. So I think... Or I could end up returning the Swashbuckler. I think for now we're just going to Hero Power. It's the most efficient use of our mana at the moment. So the question is, I think I want to get Novice Engineer instead of Swashbuckler. Oh, I don't know what this deck is. Yeah, I think we want to keep this instead, because the card draw is much more valuable than random cards. However, for the thing to consider is it adds a random class card, and their class cards return like these, so it's pretty good. I think we're going to go with the card draw. So there's 1 out of 4. Ooh, Minotaur. That's good. So then we want to... I think I want a 3/2 on the board that contests both those guys. So then we're going to return that to our hand. That means next turn we can play that again, and I think for some extra... The question is, I think we'll keep the backstab just in case. Because if he starts to trade with that, then we have a way to kill Shaku. However, if we backstab that and kill that, he could always kill this with his own backstab, and then I have no way to kill Shaku. And I don't want him getting a bunch of value off that. Or SI, like I said. See, now he no longer has stealth, which means I can kill that. Whereas if I used a backstab to kill this, then I wouldn't be able to kill a Shaku, and he'd get a bunch of extra cards off that. So it's a good thing. Oh, I would have been saved anyway to another backstab, but... Alright, so how do we want to play this? We want to... I think what we just want to do is we want to play Novice. We could eviscerate something, but we're going to return it again. And what we're going to do is we're going to backstab this, and then hit it with the dagger so it's dead. Now what that does is he no longer gets card buff, so it's pretty good for us. We already have 2 out of 4, and this is 3 out of 4, so if we get one more returning effect, we can complete the quest, and from there we'll just win. Unless he is able to rush us down real quickly, but Rogue does have pretty good burst potential, so it just depends. But I do have some removing cards, so I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble. But it all just depends. Judging by the fact that he's taking a long time in his turn, it seems like we're in a good position. Because he doesn't have all that much to do. I'm not exactly sure what deck he's playing though, so I can't say for sure. That's a backstab? Obsidian Shard. Oh, okay. So he's playing a deck where he tries to get cards from each. So he's most likely running Swashbuckler and another card called Ethereal Peddler. And what that does is that reduces the cost of all cards in his hand that are from another class. But see, that's pretty worthless against me since I'm the same class. This is actually a really good matchup. So we want to start with Novice Engineer again. Hopefully we draw something. Oh. See, we're going to do something really cute here, guys. Are you ready? So we're going to get a really big Van Cleave. So what this does is, the combo is, he gains 2 health and 2 attack for every other card I've played this turn. I've played 1. Here's 2. That means he's going to get +4, +4. Now we're going to eviscerate that. That's +6, +6. Now we're going to play this for free. That's +8, +8. Now we're going to kill that. And now we play this for a 10-10, I believe. Yep, 3 mana 10-10. How does that look to you guys? That's pretty good, I'd say. So now we just need one more Novice Engineer, and we get our Caverns Below. So sadly, I don't have another return effect, so I'm gonna have to draw the other one. But I don't think that should be too hard. Or if I get more return effects, I could always try it with Swashbuckler. So yeah, and he can't kill that. That means that is 10 damage. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead here and play Mimic Pod, try to get something. Oh. I have 3 of these. That means I can complete the quest this way too if I want. Okay. So this is pretty good so far. This is nice tempo, but I don't know how he'd remove this. See, this is 3, 2, 5, 9, so he can't kill this unless he backstabs. I could choose to remove this with 2 of my charges, but the charges are really good once you get the quest done. So I think I could play 2 more of these, but the question is, if I wanted to complete the quest that way, I need more return effects. So I think instead we're just going to play Defiance Band for more tempo and hit him in the face. With more 2/2s on the board, that threatens more pressure. If he can't kill Van Cleave, if he can't kill a Van Cleave, I'll just win with my chargers. So this sets up lethal in a variety of different ways, and even if he can remove Van Cleave, that'll not only clear his board and his weapon, but it'll take some removal as well. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast for you guys. Just felt like I'd explain the thought process here. A lot of people think Hearthstone is just RNG, but really there's a lot of thought process that goes into it, as you can see. Now, if I didn't know what I was doing, this deck would be completely worthless. You know, if I was just playing whatever I could at the same time, you know, this deck would not work at all. So there's a lot of strategy involved in this game, contrary to what some people believe in card games, such as Hearthstone. Because Hearthstone does have a lot of RNG, there's no denying that, but there's a heavy skill component to it as well. So the amount of damage he has on the board, he has 9, and that puts me at 7. But judging by the fact that I played that, he doesn't have lethal, which means I'm not dead yet. And if he's thinking, that means he can't. Yeah, if he's going face, he can't kill Van Cleave. But he could sap it. We'll just have a card called sap. Yes. Oh, Betrayal. That's not near as bad. Okay. Did I just... Oh, he's... Okay, he's really trying to remove Van Cleave. Or everything from the board but Van Cleave. Okay, so I need 7 damage to win. You may already have lethal. So this is 11 plus my hero power. Plus 2 more. I think that's just lethal. So here is 11. That means he's at 6. This is 2 more, which means, okay, so 12, 14, 15. Return this to my hand, play it again, I win. Well played. Okay, so here's the combo, guys. You play this, that means this gains charge. We have exact lethal. That means this gains charge. You hit him in the face. You hit him in the face. Oh. Just kidding. I was gonna say, wow. I was gonna return this to my hand and then play this again, but I don't have that. I just screwed up. I just missed. Okay. So I could return this to my hand, but I don't have enough. If I had 1 more mana, I'd be able to do that, but I don't. I think I just have to Swatch Builder and hope I get something else. That was a mistake. Oh well, we were 1 mana off lethal. That sucks. My mistake there. See, already made a mistake. We were 2 off lethal. If I could have returned this to my hand since I had a charge, I could play it again, but I was out of mana. Yeah, like I said, there's the 30 putter, so there's that. Oh well. I could have returned this to my hand and played that instead, but I need 1 more mana. 1 mana off lethal. That sucks. That's fine. Oh well, but as you can see, this is a pretty strong deck. And it does take a lot of getting used to. I haven't played that much, so that was a misplay right there. I don't think I would have had lethal any other way right there, actually. Oh well. So it's a pretty cool deck, pretty strong. I think I can definitely get higher on the ranks with that, but yeah, there's my first Hearthstone video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want more in the future, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.